Yo, what's going on, my people? So today we actually have one of the stupidest people that we've ever had on the channel. And gosh, the idiots have just been rolling in lately. I feel like I'm losing brain cells by the video. You know, that should really be my new motto, losing brain cells by the video with JAMARI Speaks. Isn't that just beautiful? But hey, I've always personally said I would rather work with a dumb person than a lazy, entitled one. Sadly, you guys are gonna see today that these things often go hand in hand, as these entitled people often have around as much sense as my left nut.
That's nasty.
We're gonna have to take it all the way over to the UK for this one. We're going all the way across the pond to catch up with Miss Personality, Miss Faryal Makdoum. That's right, someone raised a kid and named her Faryal Makdoum. Like, she came out of the womb and they're like, Faryal, it's you! So I'm just gonna call her Fairy to keep it simple. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna call her Tinkerbell. So here's what we know about old Tinky. She's got a serious case of DSL, and by the looks of it, she's got around half of the Sephora collection on her face right there. I mean, really, she looks like she has a face on top of a face. I'm just kinda waiting for the Scooby-Doo style face reveal with her Randall from Monsters Inc. looking ass. I'm actually under the impression that she woke up this morning and watched like 5 different makeup tutorials at once to get this look. Did I mention that her husband is actually a professional boxer? Just please don't come and hunt me down and knock me out, dude. I mean, honestly, why you coming for the YouTube guy, bro? Chill out. I think you should actually be a lot more focused on your wife and your baby and telling her to be a lot more selective with what she goes out and says on the old telly. Cause she went on Good Morning Britain and rambled on and on about how stay-at-home moms should get paid some sort of money from the government for their work in the house. What does this broad want? $10,000 a year? A little bit of oil to grease the financial wheels of freedom? Let's check this one out.
So it's like laundry, cooking, cleaning, looking after your children. When you put it all together, we should get paid more than like a surgeon or a lawyer. It adds up to $100K a year, more than that.
So like, yeah, if we could just like forget about the 14 years it takes to become a lawyer or like a surgeon. I mean, like, it's my money and I want it now. She just has such a strong way with words, and like the way she speaks is just so intelligent.
Nope.
It really took her last 2 brain cells doing the fusion dance to get that one thought out. I'm sure this guy just loves her for their deep conversations. She honestly seems miserable to be the mother of his kids, and I would understand her maybe wanting a couple $100 a month or maybe even 1,000 since you can't work for the first little while that you have a baby. But this chick is literally just off her fucking rocker asking for that 100K. I mean, don't get me wrong at all, being a stay-at-home mother is a really hard job, but 100K? Get the fuck out of town. That's more than like 90% of the general population makes. I mean, it's a really big accomplishment to make $100,000 in 1 year.
You know, and we're not just looking after our children, but the entire house. Like a CEO of the house, that's not getting paid.
And if this actually happened, people would just literally never stop having babies. They would be coming out of that catcher's mitt like little piggy banks in people's eyes. I mean, even I would be tempted to move to the UK and get a couple of those big teeth beauties pregnant. Yeah, hey, that's what I call a good investment, son. I got money overseas now, baby. And what does this woman's stupid little bratty kid need with that $100,000 anyway? Some diamond encrusted Pampers? Just thank God the voice of reason comes in to show her the light in the form of a logical argument.
I just don't agree with it. Like, I think if you choose to have children, you should bring your children up with love, and obviously you love your children.
Nope.
And is it any surprise that the more natural looking woman is absolutely destroying in this debate? I'm sure she actually has her head on straight while the flea market Barbie seems to have a few loose screws up there. And this other woman, Amelie, has been a stay-at-home mom as well, and she explains that you can't really put a dollar amount on the love it takes to raise your kids properly. Just finally, somebody with a brain. And Tinkerbell is actually convinced that the work she does every week adds up to around what would be 90 hours at another job, which is literally more than 12 hours a day every single day of the week. I mean, first of all, what do? Laundry? The dishes? Change a few dirty diapers maybe? I mean, in all honesty, I would hope like a 10-year-old kid could keep the house clean and cook for the family every single day if that was all they had to do. And you should get $100,000 for that. You're literally an adult who made a decision to have a baby. I really just don't understand why you feel entitled to this money.
So I think that's something I strongly really believe.
What the hell did you just say?
And the UK government actually does subsidize childcare, by the way, so you can send your kid to the daycare, you can send them to a nanny, and this all of course so the moms can jump back into the workforce and actually help out the economy. And Tinkerbell over here basically just thinks it's the government's fault that she decided to have a kid, and they should have to pay the consequences.
We're helping the economy by sitting home and doing all the work that we would be getting from the government. So
You know, a lot of idiots these days like to throw the word economy around like it's a hot potato. Look, you ain't doing shit for the economy. All you really do is stay home, you generate zero income, you pay zero taxes, and you pump zero of your own dollars back into the economy. You and my dog are literally contributing the same amount to this country's GDP. And my dog isn't even a resident of the United Kingdom. She just keeps calling herself the CEO of the house like that really means something. I mean, I'm the CEO of this and president in command of shit talking, and you don't see the government sending me a check every single month. Well, I guess depending on who you think runs YouTube, but hey, that's not important right now. Amelie over here talks about that when she went back into the workforce, it was really hard because she actually had to trust her husband more with the baby. But you know, it was fine because he's actually a competent adult with some common sense, and he doesn't get punched in the face for a living.
Because I was like, can he handle it? Blah, 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 blah. And he can. So it's just a thing about teamwork. And
he's traveling, he's always away.
And he's always cheating on me with the ring girl, and maybe even like his personal trainer sometimes. I'm actually really starting to feel really bad for Tinkerbell at this point. It seems like she really wants out of her current day life as a mother, as it's obviously not satisfying her enough on its own, and she basically wants to be an employee of her own household, or the CEO as she says. Just a stupid broad. I mean, honestly, in this case, she really just chased that bag, and that bag did not chase her back, and now she's forced to grow old with a likely malnourished, stupid baby, and a husband with CTE in his future. Hey, I think she really won the lottery on this one, guys. But I do want to thank you for watching in all seriousness. Please leave a comment what you think about the video down below and subscribe today. Mission is accomplished. We did reach 10K on Instagram, so I'm going to be dropping the details to the giveaway pretty soon. I'm going to be giving away a lot of stuff, guys, so it's going to be sick. I'm just kind of deciding how I want to do it right now, but stay tuned for that. Should be releasing it maybe in around a week, maybe on the weekend. We'll see. But as always, thanks for that. Please go follow me still on JAMARI Speaks. We have some great conversations over there. It's fun getting to connect with all you guys. As always, you know it helps when you drop a like on the video. It helps me with the algorithm. It helps me when you share the video. So I want to thank you for that. I want to thank you for subscribing, and as always, just for watching. Please keep it cool. Be safe, guys. A lot of crazy stuff going on out here, so be safe, man. I'll check on you guys in a couple days. I'm out. Peace.
I think I leveled up, so I'm feeling unstoppable. Make you stick it up, boy, I'm popping like a popsicle. Hurdle many obstacles, dodge a couple bullets, try and send me to the hospital. Now you know I'm hot dog, young Mickey Mouse. When I drop off, always shaking hands, I never